This is my final project on the unemployment rate of the United States. I want to address a crucial issue that remains a significant concern in the United States: unemployment. As we all know, unemployment not only affects individuals and families, but also far reaching implications for society as a whole. Throughout this presentation, I'll be delving into the depths of the issue, shedding light on various dimensions, and exploring its impact on our communities. To provide a comprehensive understanding, I'll be presenting statistical data that illuminates the current state of unemployment in the United States. These statistics will offer insight into key trends such as unemployment rates across different demographics, geographical regions, and industries. By examining these numbers, we can gain a clearer picture of the challenges faced by those grappling with unemployment and the broader implications for our society. Furthermore, I will be using this information to draw judgments regarding the current situation of the societal problem of unemployment in the U.S. Through the examination of the data and patterns, we are able to evaluate the extent of the issue, pinpoint its root causes, and investigate possible remedies. In the end, I want to encourage meaningful conversation and group effort to tackle this urgent problem and build a more well-off and inclusive society for all. So let's examine the information and get to the truth about unemployment in the United States. Looking at these statistics, we can draw several interpretations about the state of the unemployment in the United States. Despite the unemployment rate holding steady at about 3.7% as of December of 2023, it's noteworthy that there was an increase of 6,000 in the number of unemployed individuals, totaling 6.27 million. This seemingly contradictory scenario suggests a complex reality. On one hand, the stable unemployment rate may indicate that the overall labor market remains relatively unchanged. However, the increase in the number of unemployed individuals highlights the persistent challenges faced by many Americans in finding employment opportunities. This discrepancy between the unemployment rate and the actual number of unemployed individuals underscores the importance of considering multiple indicators when assessing the health of the labor market. It also calls into question the nature of jobs that are offered as well as the unemployment problem, which occurs when people work part-time or occupations that are beneath their skill level because there aren't enough options. All things considered, this data indicates that although the headline of unemployment rate may give one impression, in order to completely understand all aspects of unemployment situation in the United States, we must dig deeper into the data. The statistics on the unemployment rate in the United States, as well as the analysis and historical data presented, are sourced from Better Trader. Better Trader is a platform that provides insights, tools, and analytics for traders to make informed decisions based on economic events and market trends. The unemployment rate data is explicitly mentioned to be sourced from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. The historical analysis of the S&P 500's reaction to the higher than expected unemployment releases is attributed to Better Trader's own data and tools. The report aims to address the confusion and volatility in the markets caused by the release of unemployment rate data. It highlights the inverse relationship between the S&P 500 and the unemployment rate, providing traders with insights on potential market movements. The media source aims to provide accurate and timely information about the current state of the U.S. labor market, focusing on key economic indicators like the unemployment rate. Reporting on changes in employment figures serves an analytical purpose, offering insights to broader economic trends that may impact employment, including a slowdown in the entries into the labor force and changes in the activity rate. Economic indicators like the unemployment rate have the potential to influence financial markets, making them crucial factors for investors, businesses, and policy makers to consider. The report is geared towards informing investors, business, and policymakers about the current state of the job market, aiming to influence decision making based on the provided insights. Let's take a closer look at the methods employed in the original study examining the U.S. labor market. The study aimed to capture insights from the entire spectrum of individuals engaged in the labor force, encompassing those aged 16 and above who are actively employed or seeking employment opportunities. To gather data comprehensively, a survey approach was adopted, leveraging the convenient sampling method. Convenient sampling involves selecting participants based on their accessibility and willingness to participate, making it an easy choice for large-scale studies. However, it's essential to recognize the inherent limitations associated with convenient sampling. One potential concern is the presence of sampling bias, where the position of the sample may not accurately reflect the broader population due to certain groups being more likely to participate in the survey. Moreover, the survey format itself introduces the possibility of non-response bias, wherein individuals who choose not to participate may differ systematically from those who do, thus skewing the findings. We can evaluate the study's results, stability, and properly interpret its findings if we comprehend the subtle aspects of the sampling strategy that was used. Figure 1 shows employment status of the civilian non-institutional population 25 years and older by educational attainment, quarterly averages, seasonally adjusted from 2021 to 2022, and the levels are in the thousands. While Figure 2 illustrates the impact of education level on unemployment rates. The unemployment rate trends in 2022. Unemployment rates decreased across all education attainment levels for workers 25 and older. Without a high school degree, unemployment decreased by 0.9% to 5.2% by the fourth quarter, indicating improved employment opportunities. High school graduates experienced the greatest decline in unemployment by 1.2%, reaching 3.8% by the end of 2022. Associate's degree or some college degree. Unemployment dropped by 0.8% annually to 3% in the fourth quarter, indicating improved career prospects. Bachelor's degree and above. Unemployment rate was 1.9% in the fourth quarter, a decrease of 0.3% from the previous year, indicating comparatively low unemployment for individuals with higher education levels. Educational disparity. Those with higher education levels experience significantly lower employment rates compared to those with lower education levels in 2022. Least squares line and correlation. Figure 1 illustrates the relationship between inflation, the response variable, and unemployment rates in the United States, the explanatory variable, during the 2000s. Figure 2 presents a similar comparison but focuses on the data from the 1990s instead. Both figures utilize a least squares line, which is suitable for analyzing the data. However, Figure 1 exhibits a stronger correlation than Figure 2, but both are moderate. The high R-squared value in Figure 1, 74%, indicates that 74% of the variation in the inflation can be explained by unemployment rates. In contrast, Figure 2 has a lower R-squared value, suggesting a weaker correlation between the variables. Figure 1 includes an outlier with high leverage but not high influence, while Figure 2 contains an outlier with neither high leverage nor high influence. The slope in Figure 1 implies that as unemployment increases, inflation decreases, whereas in Figure 2, as unemployment rises, so does inflation. Despite these differences, the linear model remains useful in understanding the trends in unemployment over time depicted in both figures. Conclusion. The results, taken together, demonstrate the complex relationships among the various causes that led to unemployment and emphasize the importance of broad approaches to deal with this widespread social problem. While economic policies are essential for boosting economic growth and creating jobs, it's also crucial to acknowledge that educational attainment has a big influence on employment outcomes. Through the distribution of funds towards education and skill development initiatives, policymakers may provide individuals with the necessary tools and resources to thrive in the swiftly changing job market. Additionally, promoting fair access to opportunities for education and training is crucial to minimizing differences in employment outcomes between various demographic groups. In order to build a more resilient and inclusive labor market that provides equal chances for all people, regardless of their background or circumstances, politicians, educators, and stakeholders must work together in concert moving forward.